Every night you go to bed without eating the right food. Your muscles are vanishing, slowly, silently, while you sleep. After age 60, your body can lose up to 8% of muscle every decade. But here's the shocking part. Much of that loss doesn't happen during the day. It happens overnight, and unless you take action, it doesn't stop. But there is good news. One small change to your bedtime routine can stop muscle loss in its tracks. And even reverse it. Science now shows that the right foods eaten before bed can trigger overnight muscle repair, reduce soreness, and help you wake up stronger, not weaker. So if you're over 60 and you're serious about staying strong, independent, and full of energy, this episode of Senior Fit is for you. Welcome to Senior Fit, where we bring you simple, science-backed ways to stay strong, age better, and live more actively after 60. In today's episode, we're diving into something that affects millions of older adults but often goes unnoticed: nighttime muscle loss. You see, your muscles aren't just disappearing because of age. They're vanishing while you sleep, especially if you go to bed without the right fuel. Why does this happen? Because at night, your body enters a fasting state, no food for hours. If there's no protein coming in, your body has to break down its own muscle to get the nutrients it needs to survive. It's called catabolism, and it hits older adults much harder than younger ones. Here's why: after 60, your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat. This is called anabolic resistance. That means, even if you eat enough protein during the day, your muscles might not be getting what they need at night when recovery should be happening. But don't worry, there's a fix. Certain foods eaten 30 to 60 minutes before bed can dramatically reduce this overnight muscle breakdown. Some of them even trigger new muscle growth all while you sleep. And today, we're going to reveal the 8 most powerful bedtime foods to protect your muscles. Ranked from number 8 to number 1. Each one is backed by science. And the number 1 food. A recent study showed it increased overnight muscle protein synthesis by 22%. Even without exercise. So grab a notebook. You're about to discover how to fuel your body for strength while you sleep. Let's get started with food number 8. One that's easy to find, affordable, and surprisingly effective. Food number 8, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, an old-school food that's quietly become one of the most effective tools for preserving muscle overnight. Now I know what you might be thinking: cottage cheese? Really? Yes, really, and here's why. Cottage cheese is packed with a special kind of protein called casein. Casein digests very slowly, unlike whey protein, which floods your system quickly and disappears just as fast. Casein releases amino acids steadily over 6 to 8 hours. That makes it the perfect nighttime fuel. Think of it like this: if whey protein is like a firecracker, casein is a candle. It burns slow and steady. Exactly what your muscles need during the long fasting hours of sleep. A study from the British Journal of Nutrition gave adults over 60 a small serving of casein before bed. The result? A 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate nothing. That means the group that ate cottage cheese didn't just hold on to their muscle, they actually built more of it all while they slept. That's huge, especially for older adults doing resistance training or simply trying to maintain their strength and balance. So how much should you eat? Start with half a cup about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Choose plain low-fat cottage cheese if you're watching calories. If you find the taste too bland, You can mix in a few slices of banana, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a touch of honey. But keep it light to avoid excess sugar. The natural sugars in fruit won't disrupt your sleep. And bananas contain potassium, which helps muscles relax. You can even add a spoonful of chia seeds for extra fiber and omega-3s. Plus, cottage cheese is a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes sleep. So it's not just helping your muscles, it's also helping your brain wind down for the night. And it's incredibly easy to digest, even for those with sensitive stomachs. Many seniors who have trouble sleeping or wake up feeling stiff and sore have found this one food makes a huge difference. So there you have it, cottage cheese. Affordable, easy to prepare, backed by science, and powerful enough to protect your muscles through the night. If you've been waking up weaker or noticing a slow loss of strength, this might be the quiet little fix your body's been waiting for. Now, let's move on to food number 7. Another classic you might already have in your kitchen, but with a hidden muscle-saving secret. Food number 7, hard-boiled eggs. Coming in at number 7, hard-boiled eggs, one of the most compact, nutrient-dense, and muscle-protecting foods you can eat before bed. They may be small, but don't underestimate their power. Each egg contains around 6 grams of high-quality complete protein. That means it has all the essential amino acids your body needs to preserve lean muscle in just the right ratios. But what makes eggs especially valuable for people over 60 is leucine, a powerful amino acid that acts like a switch to turn on muscle growth. As we age, our body becomes less responsive to protein. It takes more of it, and higher quality, to trigger the same muscle-building response we had in our younger years. This is known as anabolic resistance. Eggs solve that problem. They deliver complete, efficient protein, easily absorbed, easy to digest, and powerful enough to make a difference, even in small amounts. A 2021 study published in Nutrients followed a group of adults over 60 who consumed whole eggs before bed over a 12-week period. The results? They had a 19% higher muscle preservation rate compared to the group that didn't eat eggs. The egg group also showed elevated levels of IGF-1, a growth hormone that supports tissue repair and naturally declines with age. More IGF-1 means better muscle recovery, less soreness, and faster rebuilding while you sleep. Here's the best part. Eggs are incredibly easy to prepare. Just boil, peel, and eat. 1 to 2 hard-boiled eggs, eaten about 30 minutes before bed, is enough for most seniors. They're gentle on the stomach, low in sugar and starch, and won't spike your blood sugar like many other snacks might. And if you want to get even more benefit, add a sprinkle of turmeric or black pepper on top. Turmeric reduces inflammation. Pepper helps your body absorb curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. You can also pair the eggs with a small slice of avocado if you need a bit more fat, or want to feel fuller longer. The healthy fats slow digestion and give you stable energy through the night. Hard-boiled eggs are also great for seniors who don't have much appetite late at night. You don't need to cook or clean up. Just peel and eat. That's it. Whether you're recovering from exercise, dealing with joint soreness, or just trying to maintain your independence, these little protein bombs can help you do it one bite at a time. So to recap, easy to digest, packed with muscle-saving protein, proven to improve hormone levels, and reduce muscle loss. Hard-boiled eggs might just be the simplest, most efficient bedtime snack you've been missing. Up next, food number 6. It's not a typical nighttime snack, but it's one of the most powerful muscle-protecting foods for seniors. And it comes from the sea. Food number 6. Tuna in olive oil. Let's talk about tuna in olive oil. Number 6 on our list. Now I know tuna might not seem like the most obvious bedtime snack. But when it comes to protecting muscle mass after 60, this combination of protein and healthy fat is an absolute powerhouse. Let's break down why. Tuna is one of the leanest, most protein-dense foods available. In just a few bites, you're getting complete high-quality protein loaded with leucine, that all-important amino acid that activates muscle growth. But here's where it gets interesting. When you eat tuna packed in olive oil, not water, you give your body a double benefit. The olive oil adds healthy monounsaturated fats, which slow digestion. That keeps amino acids in your bloodstream longer, feeding your muscles throughout the night. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested this exact combo, protein and healthy fat, in older adults. Participants who consumed a high-protein, omega-3 rich food, like tuna before bed, had a 34% higher increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate a low-fat option or nothing at all. And here's what else they found. The group eating tuna in olive oil had less morning soreness, higher levels of vitamin D absorption, and improved inflammatory markers. In short, they slept better, recovered faster, and held on to more muscle. Here's how to make it work for you. Stick to tuna in olive oil, not water. The oil slows down absorption and fuels your overnight recovery. Scoop out about half a can and eat it with a few slices of cucumber or some whole grain crackers if you need something solid. Want to add flavor? A little squeeze of lemon juice or a pinch of sea salt goes a long way. Avoid mayonnaise or heavy sauces. They're harder to digest and can interfere with sleep. Here's a lesser-known fact. Tuna is one of the richest natural sources of leucine in any whole food. And remember, as we age, our body needs more leucine to trigger the same muscle-building effect it used to. Getting enough of it at night helps combat sarcopenia. That's the fancy name for age-related muscle loss. So if you're serious about keeping your strength, mobility, and independence, this isn't just a snack. It's a strategy. To recap, tuna gives you clean, efficient protein. Olive oil slows digestion and supports absorption. Together, they feed your muscles all night long. This combo doesn't just help you wake up stronger. It helps your body recover better, move better, and feel better. Next up, a creamy, tangy food that's not only delicious and satisfying, it also fuels your muscle recovery and your gut health. Food number 5, Greek yogurt. Let's talk about Greek yogurt. Food number 5, a creamy, satisfying bedtime snack that does much more than taste good. Greek yogurt isn't just a dairy product. It's one of the most complete, balanced, and effective foods you can eat before sleep. If your goal is to maintain or rebuild muscle after 60, what makes Greek yogurt so powerful is its blend of high casein protein, slow digesting and muscle preserving. Probiotics, which improve digestion and nutrient absorption, and calcium, essential for muscle contractions and bone strength. It's the total package: protein, gut health, and minerals all in one bowl. And unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is triple strained, which means more protein, less sugar, and a thicker, more filling texture. In a clinical study published in Frontiers in Nutrition, researchers gave a group of older adults a high-protein snack made from Greek yogurt before bedtime. After just 6 weeks, participants experienced a 26% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, improved mitochondrial activity in their muscles, and even more energy the following day. That's right, it helped them recover and wake up with more strength and energy. This is especially important for seniors who feel morning fatigue, stiffness, or weakness after a full night's sleep. The yogurt didn't just feed the muscles, it helped the muscle cells work better. Here's how to get the most benefit. Eat about half a cup of plain unsweetened Greek yogurt about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Avoid flavored yogurts. They're often packed with added sugars that can disrupt your sleep and recovery. If you need a bit more flavor, try adding a dash of cinnamon, a few slices of fresh berries, or a drop of vanilla extract. Want to take it a step further? Mix in a teaspoon of chia seeds. They add fiber, plant-based omega-3s, and help with digestion. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, which doesn't just support bone strength, it also helps regulate muscle contractions and nerve signals. That means fewer nighttime cramps and a smoother sleep cycle. And don't overlook the probiotics. A healthy gut has been linked to better muscle metabolism, more effective nutrient absorption, and even less inflammation, all things that support your strength and recovery as you age. So really, Greek yogurt isn't just a muscle food, it's a total body ally. To recap, rich in casein protein, packed with gut-friendly probiotics, easy to digest, and easy to enjoy, Greek yogurt makes an ideal effortless nighttime snack, especially for seniors who want to support muscle repair, digestion, and energy levels. Coming up next, a golden drink that's not only soothing and sleep-friendly, but also helps fight inflammation and improve joint health while you sleep. Food number 4. Warm milk with turmeric. Let's talk about warm milk with turmeric. Food number 4. A time-honored bedtime drink that goes far beyond helping you fall asleep. This simple blend does something incredible for people over 60. It helps protect muscle, ease inflammation, and improve the quality of your restorative sleep all at once. Let's break down how it works. Milk is a natural source of casein protein, just like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. But it also contains calcium, vital for muscle and bone health. Tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes relaxation and sleep. And vitamin D, which supports muscle function and immune health. Warm milk before bed has long been used to help people relax. But when you're over 60, it does something even more important. It gives your body fuel to repair muscle while you sleep. Now let's talk about the golden ingredient, turmeric. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin. It's one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory agents. And that matters because inflammation is one of the biggest causes of muscle breakdown and joint pain in older adults. When you combine curcumin with protein from milk, your body gets the nutrients it needs to recover, rebuild, and rest deeply. A 2022 study published in Nutritional Neuroscience found that older adults who consumed a small protein-rich drink before bed had a 32% improvement in overnight muscle protein synthesis. When curcumin was added to the protocol, the group also experienced less morning stiffness, reduced joint pain, and fewer signs of muscle inflammation. This isn't just a folk remedy. It's a real science-backed bedtime ritual that delivers results. Here's how to make your golden bedtime drink. Warm up 1 cup of milk, not boiling, just gently heated. For best results, use organic milk or A2 milk if you're sensitive to dairy. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Add a pinch of black pepper. This helps your body absorb the curcumin. Optionally add a drop of honey for sweetness. But keep it light. Stir well and sip it slowly about 30 minutes before bed. If you're lactose intolerant, don't worry. You can use plant-based milk like almond or oat. Just make sure it's fortified with calcium and contains added protein, ideally from soy or pea protein. While these alternatives won't have quite the same casein content, they still provide muscle support when combined with turmeric. This drink is more than the sum of its parts. The milk provides slow-release amino acids. The turmeric reduces inflammation and joint pain. And the warmth calms your nervous system, preparing your body for deep restorative sleep. Remember, muscle doesn't grow during your workouts. It grows while you rest, recover, and give your body the building blocks it needs. And this drink does exactly that, naturally. So if you're looking for a nighttime ritual that soothes your mind, fuels your muscles, and helps you sleep better, a warm cup of milk with turmeric might be the answer. Coming up next, a food that's creamy, nutty, and packed with healthy fats, magnesium, and muscle-saving power all in a single spoonful. Food number 3, almond butter. Let's talk about almond butter. Food number 3, almond butter. A rich, creamy, slow-digesting powerhouse that's perfect for nighttime muscle protection. It might look like just a tasty spread, but almond butter contains a unique blend of nutrients that support muscle recovery, improve sleep quality, and even help reduce muscle breakdown while you rest. Let's start with the basics. Almond butter is packed with healthy fats, which slow digestion and provide steady energy. Plant-based protein to feed your muscles. Magnesium, which helps relax your muscles and improve sleep. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that supports tissue repair. This combination makes almond butter an ideal snack for overnight recovery. Unlike sugary snacks that spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing, almond butter gives you stable, sustained fuel that your muscles can use for hours, especially when you're fasting during sleep. A 2020 study published in Nutrients followed a group of older adults who added a small serving of almond-based fat to their nightly routine. The results: a 17% improvement in overnight nitrogen retention, a key marker of muscle preservation, and significantly lower cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone that causes muscle breakdown while you sleep. In short, almond butter didn't just feed the muscles. It protected them from stress, helped them hold on to more protein, and supported deep restorative rest. It's simple. Here's what to do. Take 1 tablespoon of almond butter. Eat it 30 minutes before bed. You can eat it plain by the spoonful, or if you prefer a little more substance, spread it on a slice of whole grain toast, a couple of apple slices, or a few crackers made from oats or seeds. Just make sure you're using natural almond butter, the kind that separates and needs a stir. Avoid brands with added sugar or hydrogenated oils. Those turn a health food into junk food. One of the lesser-known benefits of almond butter is its high magnesium content. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, calm your nervous system, and prevent nighttime cramping or restlessness. If you're someone who wakes up frequently or has trouble falling into deep sleep, this one mineral might make a bigger difference than you realize. and the healthy fats in almond butter help keep your blood sugar stable, which means fewer nighttime wake-ups caused by energy crashes. Almond butter is also great for people who don't like eating full meals at night. If your appetite dips in the evening, or if you just don't feel like chewing a lot, a spoonful of almond butter can deliver serious nutrition with minimal effort. To recap, rich in slow-digesting fat and plant protein, supports muscle repair and reduces stress-related breakdown, helps you sleep deeper and stay fuller longer. Almond butter isn't flashy, but it's a quiet, powerful ally in the fight against muscle loss. Now let's move on to food number 2, a drink that's tart, tangy, and surprisingly effective at easing soreness, improving sleep, and boosting overnight muscle recovery. Food number 2, tart cherry juice. Let's talk about tart cherry juice. Food number 2, a powerful natural drink that does more than help you sleep. It helps your muscles recover, your joints feel better, and your body rebuild overnight. This isn't just a trendy health drink. It's one of the most scientifically supported nighttime tools for older adults, especially those battling muscle soreness, poor sleep, or inflammation. Tart cherries contain compounds called anthocyanins, natural plant pigments that have strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. They also contain melatonin, the hormone your body produces to help you fall asleep. Here's why that matters. Less inflammation equals less muscle breakdown. More melatonin equals better sleep. Better sleep equals better recovery. It's a perfect storm in the best way possible. A 2019 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition tracked adults over 50 who drank tart cherry juice before bed. After just a few weeks, they experienced 33% less muscle soreness in the morning, a 15% improvement in sleep quality, and higher levels of melatonin and antioxidants in the bloodstream. Researchers credited these results to tart cherry juice's ability to reduce oxidative stress, a major contributor to muscle loss and slow recovery in older adults. Here's how to do it right. Drink 4 to 6 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Make sure it's labeled tart cherry and unsweetened, not sweet cherry and not a sugary blend. The flavor might be a little sour. That's a good thing. That's the sign you're getting the real deal. If the taste is too strong, you can dilute it with a bit of water or mix it with lemon juice for a refreshing twist. You don't need a large glass. A small portion is enough to trigger all the benefits. Tart cherry juice doesn't just help with muscles. It's also a known joint health booster. That's especially important for seniors who feel muscle loss around painful joints. By reducing inflammation, tart cherry juice can ease pressure on knees, hips, and shoulders, allowing your body to move more freely and repair itself more effectively while you rest. And remember, improved sleep also means higher levels of growth hormone, which your body releases in deep sleep. That's when the real rebuilding happens. If you have trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up refreshed, this might be one of the simplest natural remedies you've ever tried. It's gentle, non-habit forming, and helps support your body at the cellular level. And most importantly, it helps protect your muscle mass during a time when many seniors unknowingly lose it. To recap, rich in antioxidants, melatonin, and anti-inflammatory compounds, eases soreness and supports joint recovery, naturally improves sleep, and therefore muscle repair. Tart cherry juice is a quiet giant in the world of nighttime nutrition. And now it's time for the final, most powerful food on our list. Food number 1. Whey protein shake. The number 1 food for protecting, rebuilding, and strengthening muscle after 60, even without exercise. A whey protein shake. Now you might be thinking, isn't protein powder just for bodybuilders? Not anymore. In fact, for people over 60, a whey protein shake before bed might be the most powerful nutritional tool available to fight off muscle loss, even if you're not lifting weights. Let's explore why. Whey protein is rich in all 9 essential amino acids. But what makes it especially powerful is its high concentration of leucine, the amino acid that directly activates muscle protein synthesis. Think of leucine like a light switch. When it's flipped on, your body starts building muscle tissue. Without enough of it, the switch stays off, no matter how much you eat. But after 60, your body becomes resistant to lower levels of leucine. That's why you need more of the right kind of protein at the right time to trigger the same repair process. And the right time? Before bed. A 2021 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested the effects of drinking a 40-gram whey protein shake before bed in adults over 65. The results: a 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, lower levels of muscle breakdown markers, and improved strength, walking speed, and balance over time. Even more impressively, these improvements happened without exercise. Imagine what could happen with a regular walking or strength routine. Here's how to do it properly. Mix 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. If you want something heartier, blend it with half a banana, a spoon of almond butter, or a dash of cinnamon or vanilla extract. Just keep it light and digestible. No added sugar, no heavy cream, no store-bought mass gainer shakes. For those with lactose sensitivity, choose whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey. They're easier on digestion and still pack the same muscle-preserving power. Whey protein doesn't just stop muscle loss. It actively builds new muscle even while you're sleeping. It also supports the release of growth hormone and IGF-1. 2 natural compounds your body produces during deep sleep that are critical for recovery, tissue repair, and muscle rebuilding. And unlike whole food meals, a shake is easy to prepare, easy to digest, and easy to make part of your daily routine even when appetite is low. So why is a whey protein shake our number 1 food? Because it hits every requirement: high and fast-acting muscle-building protein, packed with leucine to trigger growth, convenient and effective for seniors, scientifically proven to preserve and rebuild muscle overnight. If you want a simple, powerful way to protect your strength after 60, this is it. Now you know muscle loss doesn't just happen during the day. It happens while you sleep. But with the right foods at the right time, you can protect, rebuild, and even grow stronger each night. Let's recap the 8 most powerful bedtime foods for seniors. Whey protein shake, cottage cheese, hard-boiled eggs, tuna in olive oil, Greek yogurt, warm milk with turmeric, almond butter, and tart cherry juice. These aren't trends. They're tools backed by science, trusted by results, and designed to help you age stronger. So here's your challenge tonight. Pick just one of these foods. Try it before bed. See how you feel in the morning. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Holistic Health. Leave a comment below, and share this episode with someone who needs it. Remember, you're not too old to get stronger. Not even close. Let's rebuild your strength one night at a time.